welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog, Discord server, MeWe group, Facebook group, Twittering, and Instagram shit. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, this is kind of like, I don't know, what am I going to call it? I think safe sex is not quite the proper terminology here, but a member of our community got hacked on Facebook today and caused a huge issue with communities that they owned being archived and closed, and communities that they moderated having not random people, but having uninvited guests invited. And you know what? I'll be honest with you, it can happen to any of us. Now, if you use Google Chrome will tell you if you log into a website and that password has come up as a password that has been, I guess, compromised. It matches something on one of the lists that are out there in the dark web. It'll tell you need to change your password because your password is compromised. I don't know if that's the case here. I had my my Twitter hacked at one point, and I had my streaming music service hacked, and that was annoying because the only reason why I found out because they actually increased my monthly subscription rate, so like multiple logins. So I didn't know because I wasn't getting blocked and Rachel wasn't getting blocked. But it was all this, what kind of music was it, Rachel? It was Spanish, right? But it was like not just Spanish music. It was reggaeton or something like that.
No, I think it was more like maybe some reggaeton, but like I think it seemed like the person was probably from like Spain.
Oh.
And then the person was also,
What?
I can't remember now.
Oh, okay. Well, in any case,
I'm trying to describe the person. It's hard to remember now.
In any case, I solved that by dealing with customer service. It was all online chat. They were really good. And in this case, I logged out all devices that had been logged in, got my subscription put back to its normal one login, because I hardly use it. It was mostly used for Rach on her commutes to and from work. And, but, I mean, it looked like I was, they were sharing my account for a couple months. I just didn't realize. So it can happen to any of us. So, good password protection. There's a couple ways you can go about it. You can always opt to use, Google will give you, suggested passwords that are like, I don't know, pretty much unhackable, random letters and numbers, like 20 digits long, capital and symbols and shit. Things that you'll never remember, so you'll need a password app to keep that shit in line. Or just, change your passwords fairly regularly. In my case, there are certain passwords that get changed regularly because I fucking forget them all the time. And when I change devices, I have to reset a lot of passwords. But it can really screw you up if they get into your social media. You don't realize this. But social media is a large aspect of what many of us do. Even me, if you asked me 5 years ago how big Facebook would be for me, I'd be like, eh. But you know what? Facebook is an important way to communicate with your community, especially if you have a community. I am part of many communities, and the best way to communicate with them, keep in touch with them, is something like Facebook. So, password safety. Don't reuse your passwords. We're all guilty of that. change your passwords. If it comes up on a Google, your password's been hacked list, change it. Seriously. Because just because your password got hacked on site ABC and you've left ABC, it's no big deal. XYZ, you might have used the same email and password, and at some point somebody's going to go and have their little hacker software going through and trying that email password combination on various sites, and all of a sudden somebody's watching Netflix on your account. You don't want that, right? I know, I don't. So
these people should just get jobs and pay for their own stuff.
Oh, they probably do have jobs. They're just fucks. They're fucktards, right?
Fucking losers.
They're fucking. That's right. They're fucking losers. Oh, by the way, today's Rachel's birthday. I'm not gonna tell you her age. Oh, you almost did. I was gonna cover.
I'll say.
Okay, how old?
I am 49 years old.
There you go.
Almost 50.
Almost 50. I am 52. I will be 53 at the end of July. So, yeah, I'm one of the... I don't know if I quite qualify as a grognard yet, but I'm getting up there. Folks, as always... Oh, one last thing. We have surpassed 250,000 downloads for the podcast. I can't thank all of you enough. I really do appreciate it. It is awesome. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. So thank you. Be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice. Social distancing, 20 seconds. Washing your hands with soap and water or Skell gel, 6 feet. Wear some kind of facial covering. And common sense, folks. Quite simply, common sense. Goes for your passwords, too. All right? Folks, God willing, I will talk with you all tomorrow. Laters.